welcome to Prime News. Now look at the headlines. My body gave a call for my retirement, but association with cricket won't stop. Bharat Ratna Sachin opens heart before media, legend to continue guiding budding cricketers. Music festival in Kandoli, permission to sunburn or supersonic sub judice. Minister says will rope in trainee police for iffy security as centre says no CRPF. MGP to contest upcoming Zilla Panchayat elections on its own. Dhaurikar's call to workers to pull up sleeves. MGP General Body approves amendments in party's bylaws. Glenn's Portuguese citizenship cancelled in January 13, says Portugal's foreign ministry. Glenn neither Portuguese nor Indian, claims Radha Rao. Matter sub judice, court to decide, says Glenn. Indian steel makers to bid for Goa's low-grade iron ore. Industry to upgrade itself to use Goa's low-grade ore for domestic steel production. Domestic market for Goa ore to pick up. And aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya commissioned in Indian Navy, largest ever and expensive warship to be inducted by India, to be stationed at Karwar base from January. Now news in detail. Cricket is my oxygen, but my body gave a call for my retirement. Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar opened his heart before media on Sunday. Country's favourite cricketer, however, says that even after his retirement, his association with cricket will not discontinue. He will continue guiding budding cricketers. Speaking about his son Arjun, Sachin said his son is a passionate cricketer and as a father he will never pressurize him to be like him, nor should media try it.
देखिए क्रिकेट तो मेरा लाइफ रह चुका है. जैसे पहले एक इंटरव्यू मैंने कहा कि क्रिकेट मेरे लिए ऑक्सीजन है. आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं तो एक स्टेज आती है लाइफ में जहां पे आपकी बॉडी आपको मैसेज देती है कि ना इनफ ऑफ दिस फिजिकल लोड. आई थिंक द बॉडी रिक्वायर्स रेस्ट. अभी तो आई एम जस्ट ये मैंने यही सोचा कि बॉडी अभी वो लोड कंसिस्टेंटली ले नहीं पा रही है. इवन दो फिजिकली आई एम नॉट प्लेइंग फॉर इंडिया, in my heart I'll always be playing for India and praying for India's victory. I would like to help the youngsters, the next generation, and just share my thoughts and be involved with cricket. I said earlier that when I went on the wicket and I stood between 22 yards, I realized that this is the last time I'm standing here in front of a packed stadium, actually being part of the Indian team. This will never happen again. As a father, कहूँगा कि उसको छोड़ दो, उसको क्रिकेट एंजॉय करने दो. उससे हर बार एक्सपेक्टेशंस मत रखो कि उसके फादर ने इस तरह से परफॉर्म किया है तो अर्जुन ने भी करना चाहिए. अगर उस तरह का प्रेशर मुझ पे भी होता तो मेरे हाथ में शायद पेन होता, क्रिकेट बैट नहीं होती. अर्जुन ने चूज किया है कि उसके हाथ में क्रिकेट की बैट होनी चाहिए. वो एक पैशनेट लड़का है क्रिकेट के बारे में. क्रिकेट के जो मैं कहता हूँ कि यू हैव टू बी मैडली इन लव विद द स्पोर्ट टू ब्रिंग द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ यू, एंड ही इज मैडली इन लव विद क्रिकेट एंड दैट इज व्हाट मैटर्स. आई थिंक परफॉर्मेंसेस होना ना होना, मैं नहीं प्रेशर डालना चाहूंगा उसके ऊपर. इट्स बीन हार्डली 24 hours since I've retired and you're already engaging me into various other things. Give me some time to breathe. We'll talk about it in time to come. You know, like I mentioned, as and when I'm doing various things, I'll let you know. This is one of those things. BCCI को मैंने रिक्वेस्ट की थी कि मेरे ये 2 मैचेस लास्ट मैचेस हो गए, तो लास्ट मैच अगर हो सके तो बम्बई में रखे, क्योंकि मेरी माँ ने आज तक इनफैक्ट ये मैच के पहले दिन तक एक भी बॉल कभी लाइफ में देखा नहीं था मुझे खेलते हुए.
Seems like Tourism Minister is convinced of having electronic music festival in one beach stretch. Police report says it's better to organize events in single belt for security reasons. However, court will decide whether permission will be granted to Sunburn or Supersonic mega event. Meanwhile, Dilip Parulekar said Mickey Pacheco's beach grind is still undecided as the event is planned in Baga. When questioned over iffy security issue, he said if centre's CRPF is unavailable, then government will rope in state trainee police force.
As per the police report, it prefers to have the year-ending music festivals in single coastal belt for security reasons. It helps in better deployment of security force. Hence, government has decided to have the music festivals in Kanduli-Baga stretch.
एकच बेल्टाक एकच कडे जर केदोय मोठो इव्हेंट जालो जाल्यार पुलीस डिपार्टमेंट निमाणे सेक्युरिटी ही पुलिसेन दिवची पडटा आनी पुलीस दिवंक शकता अशें पुलिसेन आपली से दिल्ली आसा आनी एज पर पुलीस से म्हाका दिसता आमकां एकूच खंयचो तरी कोणाकूय एकट्याकूच दिवन आमकां फुडें वयचें पडटलें नाजाल्यार कॉन्ट्रोवर्शियल जावपाक नाका म्हणून.
Nikhil Chinnappa has separated from Percept Company, the same company organizing the Sunburn Festival. Now, Nikhil Chinnappa is organizing his own music festival, Supersonic. Both the parties are in dispute over the same venue, Kanduli. Matter of Sunburn and Supersonic will come up for hearing before the High Court on Monday. Government will decide the fate of Supersonic or Sunburn as per the court's order. However, Mickey's Beach Grind Music Festival is uncertain.
परसेप जो आसा हो परसेप आपुणूय क्लेम करता आपणाकडे डॉक्युमेंट आसा म्हणून आनी दुसरो जो आसा तोय आपणाकडे जागो आहा म्हणून क्लेम करता. आता जागो कोणाकडे आसा हो कोर्ट थारायतलो. त्या खातीर फाल्यां सकाळी कोर्ट आहा सांजवेळा तांकां 5 घेतले आफयला आनी तुमचे डॉक्युमेंट सबमीट करून हे करा आनी त्या प्रमाणे कोणाक A किंवा B जाता पळय ते फायनलायज करतले. मिकी बाबान बागान म्हटलेलें आसा पूण आसा कशें जाणा की मिकीन खंय करचें म्हाका कांय प्रॉब्लेम ना. बागाचो विषय जो आसा हे गेले 8 म्हयन्या पयलीं आमी ऑलरेडी टेंडर इश्यू केल्लें आसा आनी खांडेपारकर एंड कंपनी म्हणून जे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आहा 15 म्हयन्याच्या कालावधीन तांच्यांनी थंयसरूच डेव्हलपमेंट करपाचें आहा. आतां म्हाका कितकें बरोबर आहा हें कळना की तांचें काम बंद करप आनी तो जागो काडून कोणाक तरी भाड्याक दिवप. कमिटी जी आसा not same committee, marketing committee may decide, I don't know.
IFFI this year might not get CRPF following assembly elections in 5 states. However, government of Goa would engage trainee police force for security in Goa during 10 days IFFI.
आमचेकडे गोवा गव्हर्नमेंटाकडे जे आमी नवे भुरगे घेतल्यात तांकां थोडोसो ब्रेक दिवन ज्या वेळार आमकां वापरपाक जाय हे इफीच्या टायमार सन्मानाच्या टायमार किंवा आनी खंयच्या टायमार वापरपाक जाय हें मुख्यमंत्र्यान एक डिसिजन घेतलें कित्याक ऑलरेडी जर तेंचे एका वर्साचे जर कालावधीचे जर ट्रेनिंग आसा जाल्यार त्या भुरग्यांनी 6 म्हयन्याचे कालावधीचे ट्रेनिंग केल्लें आसा आनी एमर्जन्सी वापरपाक म्हणून तेंचोय उपयोग आमी करून घेतले अशें जर तेंच्यांनी धाडलें ना दिलें ना इलेक्शना खातीर स्टेट सेंट्रलान जाल्यार हें वापरपाचें म्हणून दुसरो ऑल्टरनेट आमी केल्लो आसा.
Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with senior video journalist Tulsida Chari for Prudent.
MGP is getting set to contest forthcoming Zilla Panchayats in the state on its own. PWD Minister Sudhin Dhavrikar has appealed all the MGP leaders and party workers to strengthen the party at the grassroots level. MGP held its annual general body meeting at Farmagudi on Sunday. The general body approved the amendments in the party's bylaws.
दोन वर्षांनी परत जिल्हा निवडणूक आसा बरोबर 2 वर्षांनी 30 आणि 20 50 मतदारसंघ आसा तयारी करूया. आमकां कोणाची गरज ना जिल्हा जेन्ना आमी लढयल्या आमकां कोणाची गरज ना. आमी जिल्ह्याच्या लेवलार तयारी करपाची आवश्यकता आसा आनी जिल्ह्याच्या लेवलार तयारी जर आमी केली आसत जाल्यार मुखावयले जी दिशा आसा ती तुमकां त्या वेळार दिसता. जेन्ना ही घडी आमच्या हातांत आयली पक्षाची हांव अभिमानान करता फाटल्या इलेक्शना वेळार जे डोनेशन आयिल्ले ते आमी मोडले ना आनी ते पैसे तशेच दवरून जवळ 65 lakhs तुमचे पैसे जे तुमकां लागून डोनेशन दिले ते पैशांचे ऑफिस जवळ 75 लाखांचे ऑफिस आमी सांगले आमचे जी पहिलीची घटना आशिल्ली त्यातून फक्त मतदारसंघ समिती प्रत्येक मतदारसंघ समितीत फक्त 21 लोक असताले. आयच्या वेळार 21 लोकांनी मतदारसंघ करू शकना, मतदारसंघात पोहोचून कार्य करू शकना. म्हणून आम्ही ठरवले की एकूणाचे 30 करूया आणि या 30 करताना त्यातून महिला समिती आणल्या मतदारसंघात. तसेच 15 जणांची महिला समिती आम्ही निर्माण केली आणि महिला समिती बरोबर युवक संघटना त्याच मतदारसंघात निर्माण केली.
Aldona MLA Glenn Ticklow is fixed in a new turn over the Portuguese citizenship. Portuguese Foreign Ministry said that Glenn's citizenship got cancelled in January 2013. Advocate Radharao Gracious feels currently Glenn is neither Indian nor a Portuguese national, but Congress leaders are mum as it might boomerang on them. Glenn said the matter is sub judice and court will decide the issue. Matter is also pending before Union Home Ministry.
The issue of dispute is that whether Aldona MLA was Indian national on the date of filing his nomination papers for the assembly elections in March 2012. Advocate Radharao says he was not, as he was then the Portuguese national from 2009 to 2013. The Portugal's Foreign Ministry has now written to the Government of India that Glenn's citizenship stands cancelled from 14 January 2013. Advocate Radharao says presently Glenn has lost his Indian citizenship too.
So when the elections took place, he was definitely a Portuguese national. Now he probably is under the misapprehension that once you cancel your Portuguese nationality, you automatically become Indian national. That is not at all possible. The moment he became Portuguese national, he lost the Indian citizenship under Article 9 of our Constitution. So once having lost the Indian citizenship, he will have to ask for it again now. So as of now, in my opinion, he is a stateless person.
Radharao further criticized the Congress leaders. He says Congress's two national leaders are involved in such a goof-up, hence they are not raising the issue.
You see, this letter from the Portuguese government came to the government of India on 4th April 2013. Now it's 8 months or 7 months. And the government has not acted. Once they know that there is a person who is not merely not an Indian but is holding an elected post, he is sitting in the Legislative Assembly, it was the duty of the government of India to have immediately acted on it. But instead of giving us a hearing, they go on delaying the matter. Now we understand this is because there is one Congress MP and there is one big leader of the Congress, go-on leader of the Congress based in New Delhi, who are also holding Portuguese nationality and who are influencing the government not to decide our application.
When contacted Glenn Ticklow, he said the matter is sub judice. His petition is pending disposal before the High Court.
I am a citizen of India. I have an Indian passport. Recently I have travelled to Dubai on my Indian passport, and from the very beginning I have been stating that I have no Portuguese passport. I am an Indian citizenship and I stand by it. And the sub judice and the courts, I have fed in the judiciary, and the courts will decide what is to be done.
Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with video journalist Tulsidas Shari for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.